I'm going to recant this story of how I made my mold. Okay. And so this is made with pewter, and I'm going to show everybody how you're wearing it. So the reason I do all my jewelry, myself, everything I wear, I make it. My shirt is my creation.
Really?
My mold, this was given by ancients. I found it in a Tibet store. The minute I touched it, my whole body went into vibration. I know it belonged to me. So I made an ankle jewelry, anklet, with that mold.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And it has a belt because the right side is female side. So the jingle is to nurture people because what I say as wisdom will follow you. So my left side is the wisdom that follows people. So it's our male side. The female side is nurturing inside. So that is the right side. So you make noise, like put the right step forward, right?
Gotcha, yes.
So there's a mother in us, and the wisdom will always follow. And whatever we say, you would influence another person indirectly, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So wisdom always follows, and so we indirectly impart that to the world. So I went to South Carolina with my husband last Thanksgiving, and my mother-in-law chose me to be a dolphin. She says, "You overwork. I want to see you relax." And that's where I came across the strand feeding dolphin, where they beach themselves and they flop the tail, and all the fish come in and they have a buffet breakfast in bed. Meantime, the seagulls are also enjoying because there is like excess. So like it's like a party of sorts. Yeah, but then me and my husband we had a disagreement in the lighthouse. I forgot what the heck it was. Like I don't know. I was paying for the restaurant or something, and he wanted me to also pay for something else. And I was planning to give it to him, but the way he kind of like acted like very weird, like and it just pissed me off. I was saying, "Hey, I would have given you the world. Have a right attitude. Like it's not like." Um, you need to come across in that way. But I think he didn't mean it that way. And so in the evening, he kind of said, I say it out of love, but sometimes it comes across in a way that because he was in a different space. So I felt how nice it was, that space that allowed us to regroup in harmony before we left. So it was very important for South Carolina Dolphins for us to make up. Like, see, the energy guardians are there in each place. They don't want you to leave that space without you regrouping. So when we went back, I felt so healed. I actually got tears to my eyes. We had the best restaurant. Kids had the best fun ever. So when I went to the lighthouse up there, they have this memory penny machine. Okay, you put 2 quarters in and it'll punch out and it'll give you. Yes, remember 2 quarters and you get a memory?
Yes.
So this is what it was.
Oh, really?
Can you see the symbol?
Yeah.
So then I said, okay, to make a neat ring. And so I said, okay, I'm going to honor the space to gather everything that meant a lot to me. Every little thing I do, there's a lot of thoughtfulness I work on. Because it is core of me, it's like I'm giving an essence of me to follow people, right?
Exactly,
That's what the wisdom is about. So then I said, okay, if it is my penny, you're putting 2 quarters in, right? So what would you like to see? So I said, okay, the dolphin to honor my family, my husband's family, and my Indian faith, it's the prayer on the other side. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om is mind, body, speech is impure in the heart. Okay, what we think, we feel, what we feel, we speak. But if it is coming from a lustful place, greed, a hungry place, we are very poisonous when we talk. So the place where we make noise, which is vocal cords, it is we spit out our poison. That's why in India they call it don't swallow poison, don't give out poison. So Shiva, who's the symbol of cosmic, verbalization, always have a snake around his head.
Oh,
Have
the
you
what?
seen that snake? Snake?
I
Yeah, he
think
has
so.
snake everywhere, especially around the neck, because he inherits the poison, and his wife was so scared she puts her hand to stop the poisoning going down. And so what he speaks is not poisonous. But he ingests the
Oh,
poison.
I get it. For you.
Yes.
I get
It's
it.
like how Christ did it, right?
Yes, exactly.
So Dalai Lama, he that's his favorite prayer. Om Mani Padme Hum. Hum is Shiva's secret code utterance. Hum is actually synthesizing two words. And the way Om is the opening of a portal. Om means like my thinking, feeling, and the speech is now going to be centered. Remember?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you center it, when you breathe without thinking, what it is you purify your mind, body, speech. And the way the purification happens is money, which is a pearl. The pearl is only created when there's an insult, and the oyster makes more and more and more healing. So it gives it to the universe as a precious gift from the insult, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can only become wise by understanding and living with the pain.
Got you.
You cannot get one without the other.
Exactly.
So the
Yes.
challenges are part of life.
Yes.
And so he calls it, Dalai Lama uses another word called infinite altruism, which means compassion without expiry date, right? You cannot say, okay, by 11/1/2017, my compassion expired.
Exactly.
So you're either in or out. You decide.
Exactly.
Okay. And then Padme means virtuous wisdom. The wisdom you use to take responsibility for the choices you're given gives you the power. So when you hold power for yourself, you come from a space of oneness with the cosmos. So don't run your agenda, run the agenda what's right.
Exactly.
When if you want to choose between right and pleasant, choose right.
Yes.
If by chance you have to choose between choices, always choose that makes you more responsible, make the other person more responsible. So that way, no obligation, it's more responsibility. Am I going to be responsible for, or can I ask for time? You can always buy time. Hum is synthesis of this, is what the prayer is about.
Okay.
By synthesizing infinite altruism, virtuous wisdom, which is hum, your mind, body, speech is purified. Dalai Lama did a video on this. So when I watched it, he says it's his favorite prayer because this is the meaning. And that's what Buddhists chant all the time. Om
Oh.
Mani Padme.
Really?
Yeah. And they don't pronounce H. They pronounce it as ooh, 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 mani, padme. And that's six syllables. Om mani padme. Ooh. Who? Is removal of miseries.
Oh, I get it. Wow.
So that allows you, because the is the noise the womb makes, like literally the womb where
Oh,
we
that's what
give
it
birth.
says.
Yeah, and when the children don't hear it, they become autistic.
Really?
Distractions because we cannot hear the womb. So when you create the womb noise again, you create the connection with the cosmos.
Oh,
So
wow.
Om is one way to say it. Is actually some people pronounce it the AUM, HUM, because the is vibration.
Yes.
It's a music. So when words become music, you don't use A or H. You
Oh,
use OOM.
I get what
So
you're
O becomes OOM.
saying.
And because when you try to verbalize and make it into, see, originally it was vernacular, you only speak. When it became verbal language, in the translation it gets lost, right? Like when you write something, like my spoken language is Tamil,
I'm there. Uh,
but you
there.
can never, there is no alphabet in English for so they use IL, Tamil. which is like diluted, right?
Yeah,
So like,
exactly.
so sometimes what we say is not what's being heard.
Yes.
So that's why the So that became the prayer. The other side, to honor Hilton Head, that's the way the coins were made. Good for hug.
Oh wow.
So good for hug was from Hilton Health, and Dolphin actually it was there, and the penny itself had the dolphin. But on this side, it says South Carolina Hilton Head. I replaced it with a prayer.
I like that.
And then I did the mold with pewter and I gave them, and it's called a wave ring because it's creating your own surf.
Now, do you have a cards? Do you have any cards?
I feel they'll find me, like you found me.
Yes, but I go on physical therapy after this, and
my website is Dr. Brown, GRBROWN. I'm very narcissistic. .me.
All right. Well, I mean, I can.
You or actually, there's another website called AskDrCool.com.
That's not cool.
Because somebody called me hot SHI. I felt it would be too rude to register.
Dr. Hot.
hot. The other one, the BS word.
Oh, okay. So
hot SHIT. They said. So I decided to make it like society-wise approved.
Exactly. I get what you mean, though. But you should have kept that.